Let p of x equal x cubed minus 7x plus 6. Show that p of 1 equals 0 and use this fact to factor p of x completely. Showing that p of 1 is equal to 0 is not hard. You can just plug 1 in and get 0. But if we want to use it to factor p of x, we're going to want to actually factor the corresponding factor out. And so the way we're going to do that is we're going to do synthetic division. We're going to put our 1 out, okay, that's 0, and put the coefficients of our polynomial in here. So that's 1, 0, because we have no x squared term, -7, and 6. And we go through and do our synthetic division. So bring the 1 down. 1 times 1 is 1. 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. -7 plus 1 is -6. -6 times 1 is -6. And 6 plus -6 is 0. And this 0 right here, and the remainder, is what tells us that p of 1 is equal to 0, and that that means that x minus this number is a factor. So this tells me from the division algorithm that I can write p of x as, and I'm going to write out the symbolic form first. We know we can write it as the divisor times the quotient plus the remainder. Okay, but we know the remainder is 0. Okay, so this right here is gone, 0. So now I can take my polynomial, I can write it as the divisor, which is x minus this number, so x minus 1, times the quotient, which these are the coefficients of the quotient. So I started with a cubic, I'm going to drop down to a quadratic. I've got x squared plus x minus 6. So I've now factored p of x a little bit, and I can keep going now. I've got this quadratic that I can factor. So that is going to be x plus 3 times x minus 2. And now, just by finding 1, 0, by doing a quick synthetic division, I was able to factor this polynomial completely. There's the factored form of that polynomial.